Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more multi content. Today we are talking about Combat Hero team, and we have certain team ups that we can use. Probably two or three team ups. Okay, low battery. Certain team ups that we can use, and we are gonna be finding out which is the best team up, or the new She-Hulk uniform is gonna be how better is the new She-Hulk gonna be compared to the Gladiator team. Now, thank you so much, Spellboro, my friend, to actually let me use the account. This video wouldn't be possible if I would not be using your account, so thank you so much for that. Now, we have two teams that we want to test out one after another to actually test out the Combat Hero scores with my Namor. Now, Namor build does not matter in this position, in this matter, because it's not about Namor, it's about the team up and what we can do. But still, we have all the things maxed out. Attack speed is 123 and we have 65% dodge. So we are missing almost 10% dodge there. We have tons of bonus blessings and stuff, and it does not actually matter CDB of rage for Namor, because it's not about Namor, it's all about team up. So first team, we have actually the Gladiator team. I did the level 60 Gladiator run before. We got around 5.3, just under 5.3, so definitely that team could score around 5.3. Now we have level 70 Gladiator, which actually do not have any Odin's blessing, which is fantastic actually to test out with the She-Hulk team up, because not many players are gonna put out or are gonna actually stack him up with Odin's blessings, although a lot of people are doing that. Some of the top ABX players, which is fairly understandable if they want to just go all out on ABX. He has a CDP of rage, and stats look like this for our Gladiator. Nothing else is maxed out except for ignore defense and skill cooldown. So definitely the score can definitely be improved from the whatever we are going to be doing. And then we have stage 12 power of Angry Hulk, and then all skills are level 6. The rotation and the first skill has 2 seconds of silence, which we will be using to cancel the roars for the beast. Now, She-Hulk just got a uniform which actually made her leadership go from 60% to male types to 65% to male types, although She-Hulk build or anything else does not even matter, because she has always been the lead. So I want to test out 2 runs, and we will see if She-Hulk with the 65% leadership get any closer to the Gladiator lead or not, because that will give you more flexibility on your Gladiator, because Gladiator is a really good ABX tune. Also, he's a really great actually PvP tune. Might not be the best tune in the game, but definitely is somewhat useful sometimes. Although I still think I might actually probably end up giving my Gladiator damage proc obelisk or something like that, but it's on you. So we'll go for the 2 runs, and then we will compare the score, how much we do. So yeah, let's go. So let's go for the first team, which is going to be Gladiator, Namor, and then Valkyrie. Valkyrie has Insight, and Gladiator we will use to cancel the roars. Now the rotation for Namor is exactly the same as we already follow. Sometimes it can change to adjust the proc with the tier 3 timing, but the rotation at the start is going to be 4 5 3 1 2, and then 3 4 2 1 3 5, and then tier 3. So we'll switch to Namor. 4 5 3 1 2, and then 3 4 1 2 3 5 T3. Now we will cancel the tier 3, and I actually think that if you cancel the tier 3 right before he hits the ground, people will say, you need to cancel the tier 3 when he hits the ground with the trident. You don't actually need to. Just get the tier 3 under the proc, and you can actually cancel the tier 3 before he hits the ground, because I've seen that after the first 2 or 3 spins that he does the most amount of damage right there. So if you cancel it right after that, just before he hits the ground, you can actually do that, and you will not lose much points, to be honest. Now we're going to be switching to Gladiator. Use the first skill to cancel the roar, which is pretty easy, and then try to do some damage with the Gladiator. Now we did not get the proc, so that does count on that. That is the RNG that I hate about the Gladiator run, because we got the proc right now, which is pretty nice, but when we use with the Gladiator for the first one, we missed the damage proc. So this run is not a good run. I mean, it's a decent run, not a good run actually. So we got a really good score on that one. you can see on that we have top score, we have almost 5.6 million. So this run is not about 5.6 million, it's just to show how it works and how it contradicts with actually the She-Hulk team up. Now the She-Hulk, we know that she got 5% boost for her leadership, which people are actually are negative about some of the content, because they're like, hey, now you want us to actually spend 1050 crystals just for a 5% increase in damage. And I get it, but the thing is, this is not the first time we got it. Like, so She-Hulk has always been like that, and I think she will always be like that in the future if she gets a uniform. So this run is definitely not the best run that I'm going to show you. Just to show the rotation and the timing and some of the team ups and the scores. You can see on the top right corner I have gotten 5.6 million with this team up, which is pretty nice in this team up, and you can actually go much higher depending on your procs. Procs are the key, and sometimes I know that you cannot control the procs at sometimes you can just try. You can try, and if the proc is going to activate or not, it's on you. It's all on you if that's going to work or not. So we're gonna probably switch to Namor for the last time. Now we don't have to do any switchings. We'll do let's get the proc and then 5 1 2 4 3, and try to get that 4 3 1 2 combo within the proc. It's really helpful. It gives you really good damage output in terms of points as well. So just don't try, and we just missed the damage proc right there. So we are moving on to some really good score right now. So I think we're gonna end up around 5.4 for this run, but you can see 5.6 was the best run. Now let's go for the She-Hulk team up. She-Hulk leads 65% male type damage, Valkyrie with insight, and Namor. Now, the good thing about this team up is that you don't need to actually worry about switching to Gladiator, and you don't need to have an extra rage. As I have always said in the previous videos as well, if you have an extra rage that you cannot put on any other character, or you don't want to put on any other character to give you much score, you can just go with Gladiator. Although I would say Gladiator should be your last priority, because that's just the two rage combo. It can actually work on, it's like the Dr. Octopus rage. So I myself on the speed villain day use CDB of energy Dr. Octopus and my Mystique with this rage. If I give my Dr. Octopus a CDB of rage, it will give me extra boost to my score, but it will be more like around maybe 300k, around that number, 300k, and rest depending on my build. Definitely rest depending on my build and my actually physical attack on my card, which is not that high, which probably not for everyone high, unless you change your cards toward a fully ABX card set. Definitely. So as I said, it's like those characters. So I would say those characters are the last characters that you want to put your rages on, especially your extra rages on. So extra rages definitely mean if you have all the characters loaded up with rage already, you can just go with those characters and go with and get that extra boost to your scores. You don't have to. It's just a possible outcome that you can go for your better scores. Definitely you can do that. Although the score difference you will see is not gonna be crazy, I think. It's really nice. So we are moving towards the halftime for the run now, and we are almost just over, I think, okay, just 3 million, just around 3 million mark, which is pretty nice, which is definitely better than what the She-Hulk lead would actually give us with the 60% male type characters damage increase, which is pretty nice. Although, as I was saying, people are crazy about the She-Hulk lead not being much more than 5%, and they are actually angry about that. Hey, you want us to spend our 1050 crystals just for 5% damage increase, and I do understand that, and I do relate to that. I myself don't like to spend crystals on really minor upgrades for the characters, especially when it is just a leadership upgrade. But in terms of She-Hulk, and in case of She-Hulk, she has always been like that, so it's not something new. Although I'm not saying this is the best investment for every single player. If someone does not have the old uniform, definitely this uniform will be a much better uniform as a character, as a leadership as well. I have all the She-Hulk uniform. First one I think I bought for gold when I had that for gold. The second one The Fantastic Four uniform giving you 60% damage I bought for crystals, and this uniform also I bought it because I just like the character. I as well do not have extra rays to put on Gladiator, which is pretty nice. So this run, that run that I showed you was I think 5.61. You can see we are moving toward, I think we'll end up around 5.3 if I'm not wrong. Let's go, let's switch up. I think we can make it 5 point almost 3. Okay, really good run. I'm not counting on that, but a really good run. Looks pretty good. So the Gladiator team up definitely looks to be the better team up, although the She-Hulk team up is not that bad. So almost 6.3 is a really good score. But definitely I think the run that I showed you for Gladiator was not a really good run. It was like, you need that luck. So my luck was pretty off in that run. So that don't take that run as a complimentary run. That was a good run, but definitely I had, I think 6.6 was my best run after 6 or 7 tries. And Spellborrow, my friend, also said that he had a 5.7 million run with the same team up. So definitely Gladiator team up looks to be the best option, although She-Hulk getting this uniform and getting that 65% boost up from the leadership from the 60%, which is pretty nice, and 5% lets you actually flexible your flex your build on your Gladiator. You can actually build your Gladiator just for PvP if you want to. If not, you can just go with Rage if you have an extra Rage. So let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the run and the team ups, and I hope this video could have actually helped you choose what character, what team up you wanna go. I am definitely gonna keep this team up for now because I'm just not gonna drop a Rage on a character like Gladiator just to give me like 400k more score, after She-Hulk getting uniform. So just let me know what you think about that, and as always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again. Take care, see ya.